It was September 11th, 2001, when from the top of this building, the staff here at Metro, we looked across the river, and where there used to be two towers, the World Trade Centers, now you just see the one that's been rebuilt. But when the terrorists crashed the two planes into the building, several thousand Americans were killed. And it was at that time so many people told me, Bill, you need to leave. You need to get out of there. If there's going to be another attack on America, it's going to be in the United States. But I chose to stay. Our team here, the staff at Metro Rural Child, chose to stay. Now, we're in the middle of another fight. A fight with an invisible enemy. The COVID-19 virus. You know, I'm standing here at the center of the pandemic. Right here, right now, where over twice as many Americans have already died here in New York. And now I look out over the city and I'm listening to those same voices. You need to leave, Bill Wilson. You're going to be the one that gets the virus next. You're going to be the one that could die. You need to leave. And yet my answer to the critics today is the same as it was back in 2001. It's the very thing that Paul said in 1 Corinthians chapter 16, verses 8 and 9. He said there was a great and effective door that had been opened to him, and there were many adversaries. Why did he choose to stay? What kind of door was it that was open to him? I believe, number one, it was a door of opportunity. Ephesus was the financial, organizational, educational, historical capital of the world at that time in history. So it is with New York City. Ephesus had been open to Paul. New York has been open to me. God has sovereignly opened the city to me. That's why I've stayed here for 40 years. In the midst of it all, we stayed. I've stayed. The team have stayed. And not only has the world's largest Sunday school been built here, but an influence that has gone around the world has happened because we saw there was a door of opportunity that God had opened. But number two, I believe it was a door of obligation. That word open there in the text is in the perfect tense in the Greek. What does that mean? It means Paul recognized someone had opened that door for him. Yes, someone had. And that someone was God himself. And Paul knew it. He knew God opened it to him, and he was obligated to stay. But last, it was a door of opposition. That 9th verse in that 16th chapter. And there were many adversaries. A door of what? Opposition. A door of opposition. I'm no stranger to opposition. For those of you that know me, you know I shot in the back in Syria the year before that. Shot here on the streets of New York, thrown off of a building not far from where I'm standing right here. I'm no stranger to opposition. And yet, I've chosen to stay. Why? Because greater is he that is within us than he that is within the world. And our feeding program, where we've now fed thousands of people that line up on the streets under the Metro Center here. The National Guard, the U.S. military has been called in now to help us to distribute the food. We are here making a difference, bringing hope, bringing encouragement, praying with people, leading people to the Lord, letting people know that the Lord is still here. His presence is strong. Yes, the needs are great. The struggles are harsh. But God has opened the door for us. And we're here. And we're here to stay. We're not going anywhere. It's a door of obligation. We know the Lord's opened it up to us. And having done all to stand, we stand in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. And when the troubles come, when the battles rage, when the discouragement comes, we join together. And we know whom we have believed. And we're still persuaded that he is still able to keep that which we have committed unto him against that day. And together we walk these streets. Together, we bring the hope. Together, we bring the food that's necessary. Together, we are his hands extended as we become your hands extended with ours and with the Lord right out here. Right out here. And it makes a difference. More than most of us will ever know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing us to represent you. The door is open, folks. We're here to stay. God bless you. Thank you.